Cryptocurrencies, in terms of native cryptos like XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're not all the same, right? They're not all created equal. I think what's becoming much more popular in the industry now is more sustainable technologies. So the XRP ledger and XRP is there's no mining or proof of work or proof of stake involved. So the computational cost of validating transactions is almost zero.
Hey, what's going up, bull runners? Welcome back to the channel where we deep dive into the latest crypto news. And trust me, you're not going to want to miss a single second of this one. Picture this: XRP skyrocketing to $6 in the blink of an eye, or even $60 if one of these key levels flips. Imagine a world where Bitcoin wipes out a chunk of the United States national debt. Like, seriously, this could actually happen. And that's just the start. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on these massive headlines, shaking up the market, and why they matter to you. So stick around with me because the clock is ticking on some of these moves, and stick with me till the end of this video as well, where I got a sneak peek for you of our crypto community called Altcoin Pro. This is not just another chat room. This is where you can get together with the top traders in the crypto industry, or if you're new to crypto altogether, get a baseline knowledge of what crypto actually is. So don't forget to check that out at the end. And if you're like most people and you don't have the opportunity to spend hours a day in the crypto news like we do here on this channel, and we bring that to you in a condensed manner, make sure you subscribe today. And if you're feeling bullish about this current bull run, let me know by commenting 777 down below. We will also be jumping over to X to find out some of the key important breaking information in the crypto world. We'll deep dive into the headline, US Bitcoin Reserve could solve the national debt crisis. And we're going to check out this analyst targets of $6 in the short term and $60 in the long term if this level is cleared. We will also be jumping into the XRP charts. We have a new weekly candle that has officially started. We'll take a look at our long-term and short-term momentum indicators on the multiple time frames. But first, let's take a look at the overall health of the crypto market. We're currently sitting at 3.18 trillion. It's only down 0.48% for the day. Only $70 billion worth of volume in the crypto market today. Fear and greed index sitting at 40, so it is finally breaking above the 30 level. Last week, it was sitting in 38s the whole time, pretty much, and then neutral yesterday at 40, and today we've also creeped into that neutral zone of 40. Altcoin season index not looking good at all, hitting the lowest point in the last 2 to 3 months. Last time it was this low, February 6th, it was a 28. We are below that at a 27 right now. Last week was a 39, and last month was a 46. So you can look at this in one of two ways. Either this is the bottom, it's coming in and we're about to rip to the upside, or we may even continue to drop even further. Will tomorrow be a better day in the ETFs? We are currently tracking very negative for ETFs for the month of February. So make sure you subscribe and check back today where we'll check in on the ETF market for you as well. Top 5 trending coins according to CoinMarketCap right now. AFD coin is down 90%, coming in at number 1. Ethereum coming in at number 2 at 27.92. GLM coming in number 3 at 35 cents. XRP coming in at $2.50, the number 4 coin, and XCN coming in at almost 2 cents at number 5. The top 5 overall cryptos by market cap: Bitcoin at number 1 at 1.9 trillion, Ethereum at 336 billion, XRP at 148 billion, Tether at 142, BNB coming in at 93 billion, and Solana at $80 billion. Jumping over to X to take out what's all of the breaking news happening now. Biden administration and U.S. Marshals cannot account for billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, leading to speculation that it has been stolen. Which brings up a question that I have for this whole Bitcoin strategic reserve. Who's going to be in charge of the keys? Who's going to have accountability for where that money goes? Obviously, you can track it on chain, but if they wanted to just give it away for some sort of grant like we've seen them do with USAID, after the Trump administration, the next administration that comes in, if they don't have the same views on crypto or views on world situations, they could simply just get rid of all of the Bitcoin. And in an interesting turn of events here, breaking Bard AI confirmed that Forbes published an article titled "The New Bitcoin is XRP," and it's headed to 59,472. But guess what? It was deleted within minutes. What are they trying to hide? The truth is out there, and XRP is coming for the throne, according to Ripple Ambassador. There's been a ton of news that altcoins will possibly be moving over and transferred through the XRP ledger, Bitcoin being one of the major ones, of course. But what would you do? How many coins would you have to hold if each XRP was worth $59,000 for you to be comfortable and happy and retire? And in some not so great news, OX Fund, previously the insolvent Three Arrows Capital, if you remember that one from a few years ago, has allegedly sought bankruptcy protection in Taiwan under the Republic of China's Bankruptcy Act. This move's come on the heels of the supposed bank run, triggering by the seizure of up to $1 million in USDC from customer accounts. Also, in a major story, El Salvador has seemed to have stopped buying Bitcoin daily. Does he know something that we don't? With all the rumors about a Bitcoin strategic reserve not coming to fruition, El Salvador not buying Bitcoin for nearly a week, what could it be? So we have one country stopping buying Bitcoin, but we have one business in another country buying even more Bitcoin. Hong Kong investment firm HK Asia Holdings Limited Board has approved the company to increase its Bitcoin purchase for its balance sheet after its first buy on February 13th. As you all know, all the states are really putting it out there that they want to have a Bitcoin strategic reserve, but Montana's House rejects the bill to make Bitcoin a state reserve asset. And for those of you looking for an altcoin gem, you know, gaming in crypto was a major meta for crypto during the last bull run. We have Johnny here quoting out, crypto gaming is dead right now, but one of the most obvious plays heading into the fall and winter is the GTA release. There's a lot of rumors out there speculating that GTA is going to have its own currency and you're going to actually be able to earn money in the game. You could even have a career playing GTA 6. There are mixed signals out there about the Kanye coin. Confirmed Kanye West is entering the meme coin scene. I've got insider details. Launch is set for this week. This could either moon or crash hard. From Sarah Milady. However, Ash Crypto says that's not what's going to be happening because Kanye seems to plan to launch his own blockchain, not just a meme coin. And we can see here Yee's tweet, time to launch my own blockchain. Low key, Yee got enough pull to launch his own blockchain, Yeezy Chain. A meme coin might be selling it short. Just to tease the idea, using Cardano as an example, they could just have the Cardano token launched under their own chain, a wallet system to buy token on their own chain, and a white paper roadmap, etc. So are you excited about this Yeezy coin coming out, or would you be more excited about a Yeezy chain opportunity? And in a crazy XRP update, Ripple announced that 25% of the XRP will be retained by them. This is great for sustainability in the future. That means that there will only be 75 billion coins available in circulation. That would be equivalent to burning 25% with actually having to do it. Super bullish. And we can see here Ripple Labs overview, an overview of Ripple Labs, and they've got it highlighted here. Ripple Labs has planned to retain 25% of all XRP issued to fund operations and hopefully turn a profit, and distribute the rest to incent the participation of market makers, gateways, and consumers to utilize the product. Given that there's a finite number of XRP, as demand for XRP grows, the value of XRP should appreciate. Lord XRP found an interesting video. XRP will bridge all the money, designed to send money from A to B fast, green, and at nearly zero cost. The future is already here. #Ripple.
Currencies, in terms of native cryptos like XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're not all the same, right? They're not all created equal. I think what's becoming much more popular in the industry now is more sustainable technologies. So the XRP ledger and XRP is, there's no mining or proof of work or proof of stake involved. So the computational cost of validating transactions is almost zero, right? Very, very low cost and very stable in terms of pricing. Stable coins, again, not all created equal. You have a massive range from the algorithmic type stable coins. We all know the Terra story from a few weeks ago. And then now what we're seeing emerging is, stable coins being issued by regulated entities. So I can't give you the names yet, but there's two projects we're working on, one in the UK and one in the US, working with banks that are regulated, who will be issuing stable coins, and the reserves will likely to be held at a central bank in a central bank account. So very different from the algorithmic stablecoin. We as Ripple work across all of these technologies. And then, of course, you've got central bank digital currencies, which essentially is the highest form of digital currency, right? Issued by the central bank, backed by the central bank, the most secure form. As a company who's working across the payment space, we're embracing all of these. We see they will all play their part in the future of money. Today, cryptocurrency is less than 1% of all the money central bank money is less than 10%. The rest is all commercial bank money. So it'll be interesting to see, in 5 or 10 years, how does that look when it's all digitized? Will stable coins be 90% of the market and CBDCs 10%? Or will CBDCs actually be allowed to grow and be a much higher percentage of the money supply? I don't know. That's for the policymakers to decide.
We just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself, on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University. Just go through the link in the description below, get in right now, watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers.
Okay, so before we jump into XRP being $6 or potentially $60, let's talk about the Bitcoin reserve. Bitcoin as a hedge for the national debt. The US national debt is projected to soar from 36 trillion in 2025 to 116 trillion by 2049, assuming a 5% annual growth. In contrast, VanEck's report explores a scenario where Bitcoin, acquired at an average price of $100,000 in 2025, appreciates at annually 25%, reaching approximately 21 million per Bitcoin by 2049. Under this assumption, a reserve of 1 million Bitcoins could be worth $21 trillion, effectively covering 18% of the national debt by the time. US Bitcoin reserves could offset 18% of the national debt by 2049 if BTC hits 21 million. And that's if the spending continues to grow as it is. And as we know right now, Doge is obviously trying to cut back the spending of our federal government as we speak. VanEck's model is not a direct prediction, but rather an exploration of hypothetical financial outcomes if Bitcoin were integrated into the US strategic reserves. The findings suggest that Bitcoin's long-term appreciation could provide a significant economic buffer, which, like traditional sovereign reserves of gold, Senator Cynthia Lummis backs the concept. Lummis has been an outspoken advocate for Bitcoin's integration into the US financial system, arguing that the digital assets could provide fiscal reliance in an era of rising debt and inflationary pressures. However, while VanEck's model presents an optimistic scenario, it also underscores Bitcoin's volatility and uncertainty. VanEck analysts also added that their projections did not guarantee future performance and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Global central banks debate Bitcoin's role in reserves. Beyond the US, some central banks are exploring Bitcoin's potential reserve management. Earlier this month, Czech Republic Governor Alice Michael stated that the institution is studying Bitcoin, arguing that central banks should not dismiss it outright. CMB has launched a Bitcoin test portfolio to analyze its risks, volatility, and long-term viability. While Michael insists that it's not an endorsement, he believes understanding Bitcoin's technology could strengthen the financial institutions. And that goes back to the very beginning of the headlines I was reading, that potentially the Biden administration lost, or all of our Bitcoin is already stolen, when we should have already been accumulating this with the Bitcoin we have on hand. Despite growing interest, many European financial leaders remain skeptical. In February, the governor of Germany's Bundesbank compared Bitcoin to digital tulips, warning of speculative risks. In January, ECB President Christine Lagarde rejected Bitcoin as a reserve asset, citing concerns over liquidity and stability. As the debate continues, Bitcoin's role in sovereign finance remains uncertain but increasingly discussed. So is this where the conversation is going? Instead of the Bitcoin strategic reserve, we have that cryptocurrency strategic reserve, which is a basket of currencies. Let me know in the comments, do you believe it should be a Bitcoin only strategic reserve, or do you think it should be a basket of currencies that involves XRP as well? And speaking of XRP, let's talk about the breakout potential, targets of $6 in the short term and $60 long term. The critical resistance around $3 is holding back XRP's rally. As the analyst noted, XRP has been facing heavy resistance around $2.75 to the $3 range. This zone has historical significance, and it marks a psychological threshold from altcoins' previous all-time highs around $3.40. As such, eGrad Crypto noted that a monthly close above the $3 range would translate into a strong bullish momentum, while a rejection could cascade into a pullback towards support levels. Should XRP manage to clear the $3 level, the next major resistance level aligns with the Fibonacci extension at $4.30 and $6.40, which essentially means that a strong monthly close above $3 will give XRP the free rein to push above its current all-time high and most likely will not meet a strong resistance level until it reaches $4.30 or $6.40. Beyond that short-term resistance of $3, eGrax's Analyst suggests that XRP is forming a parabolic arc pattern with 3 distinct phases. These 3 phases each have their own price targets of $33, $50, and $60 depending on the path it follows. When you take a look at XRP in the charts on the monthly chart here, as we see last month when price broke to the upside, making the new all-time high of $3.40, it wicked to the top and unfortunately broke to the downside. So as we draw a line here at $3, we have 6 days left for a recovery of XRP getting back above $3, or we just have to wait until next month, the month of March, to break a $3 candle and close above the $3 level. If we use the Fibonacci extension from the previous all-time high to its previous swing low, our first fib level of extension is $5.29. And if we pull a Fibonacci on the monthly candles from last month's candle high to this month's candle low, our first Fibonacci extension gets us to $4.40, and then the second level gets us to $6.03. After that, we break to $7.67. Then ultimately, the full extension gets us to $8.67. A rejection at $3 could derail XRP's price breakout. Despite the promising setup, there's still risks with the rejection at $3. A failure to reclaim $3 could force XRP into an extended period of sideways movement, or worse, a retracement towards $1.90 or $2. If market sentiment weakens further XRP's break below $1.90, it could indicate that a shift towards a deeper correction within $1 even. However, current market trajectory suggests that overall bullish structure remains intact, providing XRP holds above the key levels, and volume confirms momentum in the coming weeks. At the time of writing, XRP was at $2.57. So as we jump over to our weekly spider lines chart, let's take a look at supports and resistance. So right now, price did come down and tap off of one of our support levels here at $2.50, and the week ended above that. We have a new weekly candle that just started. It is starting to the downside. It's only down 1 cent as of recording this. We do still have the 10 exponential moving average. We have remained above that, which is still very bullish. Our next levels of resistance on the spider lines is going to be $2.80, then $2.91, then $3.29, and then we have a $3.68 level. These all still need to be broken to the upside. Now, when it comes to our momentum indicators, when we take a look here, our long-term momentum indicator is still bullish, very bullish indeed. Our short-term momentum indicator, the shaft trend cycle, did not actually fully reach the 0 level. It's currently sitting at 4.54. This is essentially the level that it broke up from last time. It did not reach the 0 level on the weekly chart here last time as well. Is exactly where we are right now, 4.5. So we could see a turn back up. And if we remember, this is the end of October where it hit this low and then started to make its move to the upside. And during that whole move of our short-term trend cycle on the weekly charts, that's when we busted up from 55 cents all the way up to new all-time highs before this recent breakdown. So this upcoming week for XRP and all of crypto is going to be very important. We do have to remain above this $2.50 level. Otherwise, we could see a deeper correction down to the $1.90 levels. But on the bullish side of things, if we can simply get a move to the upside, some volume coming in from these institutional buyers, some good fundamental news, we would then be in for an extreme rise to the upside. When we drop down to a smaller time frame and look at the daily charts, we can see that our long-term momentum wave on the daily has remained under the 0 line. So unfortunately, that is still bearish for the time being. We also have had a downside for our shaft trend cycle. It's currently sitting at a 55, 53-ish level right now. We can see last time that this scenario pulled back and then made a move up was here when we were up at $1.55, had a small pullback into $1.30 before making its move up to the $2.50 range. When we look at our 12-hour, we have reset the shaft trend cycle at 0. So there is definitely signs for another move to the upside here. Unfortunately, last time on the 12-hour, we broke above the 0 line. There wasn't enough volume and just ended up dying off to the downside. Dropping down to the 4-hour, we can see our short-term momentum wave is definitely starting to make its move to the upside. Unfortunately, in this lower time frame, we are still below the 0 line. So that is also bearish. So we have our 4-hour and 12-hour sitting in bearish scenario. Our daily is also bearish. Our weekly is very bullish. And our 3-day is also very bullish. We're still green above the zero line. And the shaft trend cycle has reset to zero, ready to make the next push to the upside. The new 3-day candle has also just kicked off. We have 2 days and 22 hours remaining in that. So keep an eye on the fundamental news that breaks over the first couple of days of this upcoming week, because that could trigger us to a next move to the upside, and it could be very, very significant. Hey, bull runners, are you feeling FOMO about this bull run without the right financial support? We're here to change that. We're not just about funding, we're about growing your business together. Whether you're investing in crypto, kicking off a new startup, managing your existing business, or looking to expand, we have personalized funding that meets your exact needs. Imagine starting your business or getting capital to invest $100,000 to $250,000 at 0% interest. That's not a dream, it's what we do. We've helped countless entrepreneurs like you with 0% interest funding without needing personal funds, income verification, or collateral. With just a 680 credit score, you qualify. We understand that your business can't wait, so take advantage of our quick funding approach. We look beyond the credit score with inclusive approval process that sees the big picture of your business or investment potential. Our flexible repayments are tailored to match your business cycles, ensuring you can manage repayments without strain. With access to our extensive lending network of over 5,000 options, we're committed to finding the perfect match for your business or investing needs. Plus, you'll have our dedicated team by your side, guiding you through every step of the funding journey. Whether it's buying crypto, hiring new employees, or launching a new product, we're committed to your success. Click the link to connect with our expert advisors and secure your business's future now.
Hey, bull runners, if you want more money to invest in the crypto market, did you know that there's billions of dollars in federal cash for businesses that kept paying their W-2 employees despite dealing with the government shutdowns in 2020 to 2021 during the pandemic that caused massive supply chain issues? So if you have or you know any businesses that have W-2 employees, you could qualify for up to $26,000 per employee with no maximum limit through the Federal Employee Retention Credit Program when you click the link in the description of this video. Now, this isn't a loan, it's an IRS cash refund, and businesses have been getting back hundreds of thousands of dollars through this over the last few years. So to see if you qualify, all you need to do is click the link in the description below this video right now to schedule a free consultation with a dedicated ERC expert. But you have to act fast because the deadline to apply and share with as many businesses as possible is April 15th this year. And you can also sign up as an affiliate below, share with businesses that have W-2 employees, and earn 2% on their refunds. All they do is they simply click your link, they schedule a consultation before April 15th, and they will see how much they qualify to get back. So this is a great way to get money back in your pocket to invest in the crypto market before the next major breakout. And most businesses have missed out on this credit because the ERC qualifications have changed 3 times over the years. So if you were told in the past that you didn't qualify for this, there's actually a chance now that you do qualify. So click the link below, schedule a free consultation today, and let's help you get some money back in your pocket this bull run. And if you know any businesses that have W-2 employees, sign up as an affiliate right now through the link below. Share your link with as many businesses as possible before April 15th, and let's get you paid.